Hello everyone, welcome you to the session of YouTube. Myself, Clotilda Reshma, welcome you for today's YouTube session. I'm a maths educator in Unacademy. I take up KCET classes in Unacademy. Also, I take up the comprehensive batch course which is there in Unacademy. And Unacademy is reaching out to thousands and thousands of students to develop their intellectual. Yes. So, it's a platform which a student might enroll for KCET also for the plus course to attend few more sessions and get prepared for KCET. Before I continue the session, I would request you all to like, share and subscribe this channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. Yes, and it's a request also to follow me on Unacademy. Yes. So in the previous session of YouTube, I have solved 2018, that is previous year 2018 question paper. Previous year's 2018 question paper, part 1. And the questions we have solved was from 1 to 8. Okay, so in this session, we are going to solve few more questions from 9 to, let's see how much ever is possible. Okay, yeah, so before I go to the next session, that is before I start the next session, let me quickly tell you about the plus course, the comprehensive batch course, which is there under this platform. Yes, so we have Karnataka CET 2021, the comprehensive batch course. Okay, the comprehensive batch course we have here, and it is live on Unacademy. In this course, the complete syllabus is being covered. Tips and tricks are given by the top educators, topic-wise practice questions, and full-length mock test. There is a month plan which could also be called as a trial plan till this month end. Okay, so this plan is not only for maths, but it is for all the subjects, that is physics, chemistry, math, and biology. Okay, so it's a teamwork for comprehensive batch course. But don't forget to use this code. So remember my code Reshma Lobo 17 to get extra 10% off on any of the plus course which is there under this platform. Yes, okay. So we have here the best plans I can say for Karnataka CET 2021 aspirants. There are 12-month plan, 6-month plan, a trial month plan, which I already told you, of a 1 month at a reasonable rate. You can't find this anywhere else. Okay, at a reasonable rate for all the subjects. Yes, and one more speciality of this comprehensive batch course is the live doubt clearing session. Okay, the live doubt clearing session, wherein after every 3 sessions you have a doubt clearing session where the student is free to interact with the educator and clear all their doubts. Okay, yes, but this code you need to mention. Don't forget to use my code Reshma Lobo 17 to get extra 10% off on any of the plus courses which is there under this platform. There are also free tests, so attempt it. You have to enroll it, and because the moment you take test, you will know where exactly you stand in which position. Okay, yes, so let's crack KCET together. So for now we are going to start 2018 previous year's question paper solved part 2. Okay, so we have solved 1 to 8 questions in the first session, in the previous session. Now look here, what is this question number 9 telling us? If A, B, C are 3 consecutive terms. Consecutive means what? One after the other. Okay, so 3 consecutive terms of AP, and X, Y, Z are 3 consecutive terms of GP. Okay, so this is nothing but from the sequence and series chapter. Okay, sequence and series. Fine. So what is given? A, B, C are the 3 consecutive terms of AP and X, Y, Z are 3 consecutive terms of GP. So having that in mind, we have to find the value of X to the power B minus C into Y to the power C minus A into Z to the power A minus B equal to. We have to check which option is going to satisfy our answer. Okay, I will explain the same problem in 2 ways. One is just shortcut, easy way. Okay, so let us see how to solve it easily in a shortcut way. Okay, so we have a solution here. Now, they have told that A, B, C, these are in AP. These are in AP. Okay, and also they have told X, Y, Z are in GP. Okay, so what we will do, let us take some numbers, okay, which are in AP and also for GP. Okay, so which could be the number, because through that number the answer will be very easily solved. Suppose I take A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 1, C is equal to 2. Check whether A, B, C are in AP. Yes, if it has to be AP, then what should happen? The difference, common difference has to be the same. So B minus A, that is 1 minus 0 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So yes, so these are allowed to take for ABC. What about GP? If it has to be GP, then what should happen? The ratio has to be the same. Okay, so suppose you take here X is equal to 1, Y also 1, Z also 1. Is this possible? Now check. What is the ratio? That is Y divided by X should become equal to Z divided by Y. So we have here 1 by 1, 1, 1 by 1, again 1. So this is also possible. Now what I will do, let me write what is the question. So X to the power B minus C into Y to the power C minus A into Z to the power A minus B. I want to know this answer, correct? So what we do, we just substitute what is the value of X, Y, Z, what is the value of A, B, C given. So what is it now? It is 1 to the power. What is B minus C? B minus C. B is 1, C is 2. So it is 1 minus 2 is how much? Minus 1. Okay. So into Y is 1 again. C minus A. C minus A. 2 minus 0 is 2. Okay, into Z is 1. What is A minus B? A minus B is once again minus 1. Okay, now I know A to the power minus 1. My A to the power minus M is 1 by A to the power M. So I can write this as this 1 square is how much? 1 by 1 into 1. The 2 negative powers, I brought it down. So what is my answer? My answer is going to be D option. This is one way of doing it. Okay, this is one way, the shortcut where I can give numbers which are in AP, numbers which are in GP and check the answer. Okay, there is another method where we can solve. So what is that now? It's given A, B, C are in AP. So if it has to be in AP, then the difference has to be same, right? So let me call that difference as capital D. So that is B minus A is equal to capital D. Also, C minus B is also equal to capital D. Okay, so what is, okay, then fine. So then you take X, Y, Z they have given are in GP. So that means the ratio has to be the same. So Y by X has to become equal to Z by Y. So if I cross multiply here, what is that I'm going to get? I'm getting Y square is equal to X into Z. Y square is equal to X into Z. Okay, keep it aside. Now bring the question, what value you have to find out. So X to the power B minus C into Y to the power C minus A into Z to the power A minus B. So X to the power, now B minus C. So we want C minus B is D. So when I interchange, what will happen? Minus, right? So this will become minus D, correct? So this is minus D. Then Y write as it is, C minus A. See, C minus B from here to here 1A, 1D, and from here to here 1D. So C minus A will be how much then? 2D, isn't it? So it is 2 times, okay? Or else you can add these two. You can add these two. So what is that you're going to get? B will get cancelled. So you are getting this as C minus A is equal to 2D. Fine. So Y to the power 2D into Z to the power. What is A minus B? This is also minus D because I'm interchanging. Okay. So this is nothing but 1 by X to the power D into Y to the power 2D into 1 by Z to the power D. So I can bring them together and I can write Y square by XZ to the power d, isn't it? To the power d. But from this condition, who is y square by xz? Who is y square by x square? It's nothing but 1. So therefore it is 1 to the power d, and 1 to any number, it is equal to 1 only. So therefore we are getting equal to 1, and that is nothing but the D option. Hope the idea is clear to you. Yes? Okay, the 9th question is clear. Fine. We'll come to the next question, question number 10. So what is this question telling us? Limit. So this is a concept from limits chapter. Okay, so this is a limits chapter. So what is given here? Limit x tends to 0, mod x by x is equal to. Now let us know the mod x definition first before we proceed here. Okay, so let us see what is mod x telling us. What is modulus of x definition telling us? Modulus of x is equal to x when x is greater than or equal to 0. This is equal to minus x if x is less than 0. So I need to remember this definition before I start the process. Okay, now limit x tends to 0 means the limit has to exist. When will the limit exist? Tell me. When the left hand limit and the right hand limit will become equal. Then only the limit will exist, otherwise the limit will not exist. Okay, so let us take the left hand limit. Okay, so let's see what will happen. So let us take left hand limit. So therefore that is limit x tends to 0 from the left side. So it is minus 0 minus of this f of x. So what will happen? So that is mod x by x. So that is equal to limit x tends to 0. Now we are just finding out, see here 0 minus means what? It is less than 0. So for less than 0, what is modulus x? In that place, what I have to write? I have to write as minus x. Okay, so this is minus x by x, and what we got there, minus x by x, this is minus 1. So answer is minus 1. Okay, so keep that aside. Next, move on to right hand limit. So how do I write right hand limit? Limit x tends to 0 from the right side. Okay, mod x by x. So what is x greater than 0? For 0 plus means it is greater than 0. Okay, so greater than 0, so we have mod x. So that is equal to limit x tends to 0. So what is modulus of x for x greater than 0? It is x by x as it is. So what is that you got? You got 1. What did you observe now? LHL and RHL. What did you observe? You observed that LHL and RHL limit are not same. So therefore LHL is not equal to RHL. If they are not equal, will the limit exist? No. Okay, so therefore my answer is limit does not exist. Okay, so limit does not exist. This is a very important condition for limit to exist, that is left hand limit and the right hand limit has to become equal. Then only we can say the limit exists. So now here in this case, since minus 1 and 1 are not equal, we say the limit does not exist, and we have this as a D option. So we have D option, which is the limit does not exist. Hope it is clear. Yes. We move to the next question. Question number 11. So what is this question telling us? F of x is equal to x minus 1 by x. Then f dash of minus 1. When I look at this dash, what comes to my mind? Which chapter this is? Differentiation. Okay. So this is a differentiation chapter. Fine. So what is it now? What is given? I have to it's given f of x is equal to x minus 1 by x. I have to find f dash of minus 1, but before that let me find f the derivative, that's differentiate with respect to x. Now we find here 1 by x, and I have told you one trick to find the derivative of 1 by x. How do you find? Put 1 minus sign, then multiply 1 with this power. Okay, 1 with 1. How much is that? 1. By increase the denominator power by 1. So 1 by x square. So this will work for all the terms which is having x in the denominator. For example, if you have 5 by x to the power 3. Okay, so what is the derivative? Within 1 second you are going to get the answer. How do I write there? Write 1 minus sign. 5 3s are how much? I said you have to multiply first. 5 3s are 15 by raise 1 power of x, 4. Done. Isn't that simple? Yes. Okay. So now what we do here, we differentiate with respect to x. So when I differentiate with respect to x, I'm getting f dash of x, that is equal to derivative of x. What is it? Derivative of x is 1. No? So it is 1. Minus, right, as it is. What is 1 by x's derivative? Minus 1 by x square. So this becomes minus of minus. This is plus 1 by x square. Okay. So done with this. Now substitute in place of x as minus 1. So therefore f dash of minus 1 is asked. So that is 1, right, as it is, plus 1 by minus 1 the whole square. So this is nothing but 1 plus 1 by minus 1 the whole square is 1. 1 by 1 is also 1, and therefore we are getting that answer equal to 2, and which is nothing but the B option, which is satisfied. Okay, so this is the B option which is satisfied. Fine, hope it is clear. Yes. We move to the next question. Question number 12. So look at this question. 12th question. The negation of the statement. Wherever we get negation, which topic is this? This belongs to math logic. Okay, so it is mathematical logic problem. Okay, now in this mathematical logic problem, you may get these type of questions. One is negation question and converse, inverse, contrapositive question. Okay, so you have to be very clear with these type of problems. So what is given here? The negation of the statement. So we have the statement given to us, 72 is divisible. Okay, 72 is divisible by 2 and 3. Okay, so let me give you one idea over here. Suppose you have for negation and or. Whenever and or is there, what you do? First, you just underline that and or. Then, what is your negation? It is change, change, and change. Okay, so that means what do I mean by change, change, change? So how should be your answer? Okay, so now suppose I call this as a statement P and call this some statement Q. So what is it now? P I can write as 72 is divisible by 2. Okay, so what is Q statement? I can write 72 is divisible by 3. Okay, that is the meaning of that. Again, they have not repeated 72 again. Okay, so now the question is in this form. This notation we need to understand. It is P and is like A without a dash. So P and Q. Okay, so this is P and Q. So whenever you are having negation of P and Q, I have told you, so that is logically equal to change, change, change. So change means what will happen? Negation P and will become or, and Q will become negation Q. So this is your idea for negation of the logical statement. Okay, so therefore look at this and tell me your answer now. So therefore your answer will become negation P. So what is it now? 72. So is divisible by 2 I have written. If you're saying negation, if you're saying no, then you should tell me 72 is not divisible. So therefore 72 negation of P is 72 is not divisible by 2. Not divisible by 2 or is that V shape. Okay, V sign. And 72 is not divisible by 3 or 72 is not divisible by 3. Okay, so which option this works is A option is satisfied. Got it? Yes. So now suppose you have, okay, so let me give you the idea for if then also. Suppose you have a conditional statement P implies Q and you write the negation for that. So now what is this logically equal to? Look at this, the arrow is pointed towards Q. So that means Q only has to be changed, P will not change. Okay, so P remains as it is. This arrow mark will get cancelled and you write and change to negation Q. So this is your answer for negation of a implication, that is the conditional statement. Hope it is clear. Yes? Yeah. We move to the next question. Question number 13. So look at this question. The probability. So from the word probability, it reminds me of the chapter probability. Remember, from the probability we get 5 to 6 questions. Okay, it's an important chapter with greater weightage. So what is given here? The probability of happening of an event A is 0.5 and that of B is 0.3. Okay, so what is given here? The happening of event A is given, happening of event B is given. If A and B are mutually exclusive means I need to know that there is no intersection, then the probability of neither A nor B is equal to how much? Okay, so let me write. Good evening. If any doubts, please ask. Okay, so here the probability of happening of an event. So what is given to us? They have given probability of A, that is equal to 0.5, and probability of B is given to you 0.3. They have mentioned A and B are mutually exclusive. So mutually exclusive means what should come to my mind is intersection is equal to 0. So there on the right, intersection is 0. Then what you have to find, having these conditions in the mind, you have to find probability of neither A nor B. Okay, so that is 2 required. So what is it required? You want P of A dash. Okay, A dash intersection with the B dash. Okay, neither A nor B. Okay, so fine. So you don't want A also, you don't want B also. Now use De Morgan's law. So from De Morgan's law, what is it? Probability of A dash intersection B dash. What is the A dash intersection B dash from De Morgan's law? It is A union B the whole dash. Yes, so A union B the whole dash. And whenever complement is there in probability, what we do? We write 1 minus the probability, right? So 1 minus P of A union B, and this is nothing but probability of the addition theorem. So what is the addition theorem telling us? 1 minus, what is probability of A union B? It is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of the intersection, which is equal to 0. I'm going to substitute later. So therefore, this is equal to 1 minus, what is probability of A given? 0.5 plus probability of B is 0.3 minus this is 0 because mutually exclusive. So how much is 0.5 plus 0.3 is 0.8. So 1 minus 0.8 and that is equal to 0.2 is the required answer. Okay, so we have which option? C option is the right answer. Hope this idea is clear. Neither nor means directly you can take A union B the whole dash also. So that is nothing but 1 minus probability of A union B. Use the conditions and solve the question. Okay, so hope it is clear. Yes. So we move to the next question. 14th one. In the simultaneous throw of pair of dice, very important, okay, very important. The probability, again the concept of probability came into picture. Okay, so here again the question from probability you have. Now I have a beautiful trick for you when you throw a dice, pair of dice. Okay, you want to know what is that trick? Okay, here. Now when you have a pair of dice, one dice, which is the, what are the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Another dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so the sum, which is the least sum possible? 1 plus 1, it can be 2. Which is the highest sum possible? It is only 12. 6 plus 6, 12. You can't go more than that, beyond that. Okay, so now I have a trick for you like this. Okay, so write one sum and write the favorable cases. Okay, so understand and listen to this trick carefully. Very useful trick. Okay, so now sum, which is the first sum possible? Least sum, 2. No, so start with the 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. These are all the possible sum I have written. Now what you do, how to write favorable cases, because otherwise we have to sit and list down and that takes more time. So use this trick and within a minute you are going to get that. Okay, so what you do, you start from 1. Start from 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The moment you reach back 6, go backwards. So this is 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. This is the trick. Okay, yes. So now let's come to the question. In a simultaneous throw of a pair of dice, the probability of getting a total means sum, more than 7. So you don't want 7, but you want some more than 7. That means you want all these cases. Okay, so all these cases. Now first, whenever probability is there, what is probability? Probability is equal to favorable by total, favorable by total. So who is total now in this case? So you are tossing through 2 dice, that is 6 into 6, which is equal to 36. Okay, so always keep the total ready before you find the favorable cases. Now you want the favorable cases, the sum should be more than 7. So that means the sum can be 8. So check which are the possibilities. So if you don't know this trick, then you have to sit and list out which are the possibilities for sum to be more than 7. That is when it will be 8, for how many cases, when it will be 9, when it will be 10, 11, 12. If you know this trick, quickly add the favorable cases. How many you are getting? 5, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15 you are getting direct. So here the favorable cases are 15. So therefore probability of total more than 7, greater than 7 is equal to favorable are how many? I said 15. So these are 15. Okay, so 15 by 36. Okay, so this goes with 3. So 3 5s are 15, 3 12s are 36. So therefore we have this option, C option. Wasn't that a great idea? Yes. Okay, so with this, otherwise you have to sit and list down. Now for example 8. So 8, which are giving me 8, 4 and 4 is giving me 8, 3 and 5, 5 and 3. So those you have to make a note of that. Okay, so that job is remaining, isn't it? So you are going to get the answer within a minute. Okay, yes. So we go to the next question, question number 15. So look at this question. Again, you got probability. If A and B are mutually exclusive events, again the mutually exclusive word is there. So once again, you got this word, the concept from probability. So mutually exclusive. What do you understand by this term mutually exclusive? Mutually exclusive means intersection is 0. Given that probability of A is 3 by 5, probability of B is 1 by 5. Then what is probability of A or B? Or means nothing but the union. Okay, so what is given to us? Probability of A is given to us 3 by 5. Probability of B is given to me 1 by 5. Also mutually exclusive. So that means probability of the intersection is equal to 0. Okay, so what is probability of A or B? So that is nothing but probability of A union B. So what is it equal to? It is probability of A plus probability of B. So therefore this is equal to, what is probability of A is 3 by 5 because there is no intersection. Okay, so minus probability of A intersection B, that will become 0 plus 1 by 5 minus 0. So this is nothing but 5 is the common denominator, 3 plus 1, you are getting 4 by 5. And we have the answer in decimal points. So here it is 0.8. 0.8 is your answer. Yes. So that is the 15th one. Okay. Yes. So move to the next question. Question number 16. So here we have F, G are from R to R. So this is nothing but relations and functions chapter. Okay. Relations and functions. So here we have the two functions are real valued function. R to R means it is a real valued function and defined as, so f of x is mod x plus x. G of x is mod x minus x. Okay, we need to be a little careful when we have a modulus question for all x belongs to R. You have to find f composite g of x. This is very important for all x less than 0. So what is f composite g of x? For all x less than 0 only. Okay, for x less than 0. Okay, so that is equal. What is the definition? It is f of g of x. So how do we write that? It is nothing but f of, what is g of x telling us? Mod x minus x. Now, what is modulus of x for x less than 0? It is minus x for x less than 0. We are interested only in modulus of x where it is for x less than 0. Okay. So therefore, this will become f of modulus x is minus x minus x. How much is that? F of minus 2x, correct? F of minus 2x. Now, this is of the form f of x. What is f of x telling us? We have to obey that command now. So, f of x is telling us, write that put modulus and write that whatever is inside the bracket and put plus x. So, therefore, this will become minus modulus of minus 2x plus of minus 2x in brackets. Now, this modulus, remember, this is nothing but, don't think that minus will be absorbed there with the modulus sign. It is modulus of minus 2 into modulus of x. You have to break that. Okay, then plus into minus is minus. So now modulus of minus 2 is equal to 2. What is modulus of x for x less than 0? Very important. Don't write x. If you write x, then this will get cancelled and you would write that answer 0. Minus 2x. So minus 2x minus 2x. What is that? Nothing but it's equal to minus 4x. Minus 4x. Okay. So therefore, it's not a 0. Okay, students usually get confused there. It is not 0, it is minus 2x, which is minus 4x. So that is nothing but the C option. Okay, so hope you have understood what we have learnt. Yes, so I'll be back in the next session with many more questions and many more tricks. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this session. Thank you. Bye.